I've just had a thought. We've travelled for some time without a mage in our party.
There's no reason not to, considering...
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Let us work together to honour the Arisen's trust.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
You must not let down our guard.
Let us defer to the Arisen.
Right you are.
No one can defend themselves in grapple like this.
Should trouble occur, it is my required day as a welcome one.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
I cannot fault you, Paris.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Splendid.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Without a mage among our ranks, we've no one to heal us in times of need. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I will protect you.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look. Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Look here. Water is...
What's this? We're trapped. Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops. Right. Be on your guard. Scarce stand. Oh well. Place strike off us in the gazing skyward. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
I've altered the arm. Now to bring it down and to taste our fury. Would you lend me a hand?
I'll turn you into pincushion.
I've got a firm grip on our foe. If we want to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
At last! It's all become clear.
Do not waste this chance.
Press home our advantage. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Understood.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
What was that sound? Fall back! Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
No? Very well. It is your decision. No? Very well. It is your decision.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Not that!
No right. Huzzah!
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
What was that?
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm kind. I only pray.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Mayhap I'll move around. See what's selling.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of Beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure.
You'll not live to regret this!
Be sure to avoid open flame. Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
There, Master. Glorious.
Ice attacks will soon see the Smofeld.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Sweet to fire!
You must cleanse yourself of that oil with haste.
I'll turn you into a pincushion! Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become Look there! I espy another statue.
I can foresee no reason not to go see.
You've my gratitude. This is for you. Take it with my thanks.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
We could do with the lantern's light. Allow me.
Thank you.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I will protect you.
If you wish it, I shall not move from this spot.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I bid you farewell, Arisen. I trust you will not soon forget the supremacy of the bow.
'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold. Not bad.
I can do no less in service of the Arisen.
Splendid.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you...
Choppers, Master!
It is weak to fire. Be doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Shall we set it rolling?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it?
Forgive me for being a burden, prisoner.
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it?
Focus your strength, Arisen!
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't be so long.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there.
Thank you.
Everything's fine. We all have our moments. I grant you fire's blaze! Use it well!
This foe is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat.
I know not what to say.
Cast the blades! It is too late!
Our people appears to have grown just as weary as we.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Really? What are you doing?
You ought not to be so careless. Nicely done.
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it? Allow me to guide you. I know the person you're looking for.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Another encounter! I ill like this. We are already hard-pressed from our previous engagement. We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome.
'Tis a hobgoblin.
Fire's fury shan't be evaded against this foe.
Battle is best avoided here.
Product of heedlessness. Forgive me for being a burden. We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
The prison has been torched. Quick! Douse the flames!
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
We're in your... Answer, Much obliged.
Ah, take that! Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
It was excellent. I could have done no better.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Well said. Hold fast, Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment.
I knew the village would be in a bad way. Neither did I expect to see an entire basket of scrolls picking up marks.
I've wares of every ilk.
This ladder. Looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
The road's at your left.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour?
Shall we get some rest then?
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Peruse at your leisure.
Where will the wind blow me today, I wonder?
Are monsters really scary? I've never seen them.
Those new recruits.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us there's been a shift in the... chain of command.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Let's see.
I'm going to go explore. I sworn I had ought to attend to. How are we survive with such worn-out gear?
Now I have to go to the market.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
did I get up to today?
What ought I to do? How might I be of assistance?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by us master storyteller.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
I hope our coin purse isn't too much lighter.
I quite agree.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Time to be heading.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early. Deaths. Hope to see you again. Fancy a look at my wares?
Might as well hang about.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Peruse at your neck. Got nothing to fear.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
I'm dead on my feet. I have much to do yet. May have if I hang about. Someone will buy it.
I'm in fine battle today.
There's got to be something fun to do.
The rules at your disposal.
Fluttering all day. Sorry, ready for tomorrow.
My back.
Clean and tidy. What else needs doing?
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Must be my winter coat growing in.
Kinda hard. I'm barely scraping by.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Should my story entertain you? Even if
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? What a delight. Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
I make a very good thing. I'd never leave.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
I've trained for this. Some might find cleaning tedious.
Oi there, friend! Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? Pray, sir, a moment of your time's all I ask.
No easy answers here.
My head will roll if force goes awry.
Oh dear.
Where to now?
Suppose I ought not
Barely
shut
scraping
rehearsal.
by.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Always another errand to see to.
No easy answers here.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
You were hunting for one day.
This really is fun craftsmanship. This part's been different as well.
Go on, have a look. Go on, have a look. Many thanks.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin. A treasure chest.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Got to sweep and dust before I think of supper. Time to head to market, methinks.
Oh dear.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
Someone don't want to go. Could use the rest tomorrow.
Wonder what's going on in town.
This
Might go
isn't
and
much
see.
to go. Time to get to work.
That we still have no inkling of the false sovereign's origins is most vexing.
Right, the predicament.
Ox carts don't travel at night anymore. Didn't you know that? Monsters are apt to grow bold with the sun setting, you see. It would be the height of madness to take one's cart out after dark, particularly when 'tis loaded up with goods. Should you require a cart services, you'd best wait for the morn, methinks.
Hunting for one day.
Always another errand to see to.
Sprinkle of misfortune. Pleasant spice.
Good day, sir. What might you need?
And I shan't resist.
Right back. Go on, have a look.
What to make of this?
Well met, sir. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
What should I get up to?
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my... Sound appealing?
Must hold out till someone comes to me. Time for predicament.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste the stew.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure.
I shall be on top form today. I can feel it.
Dreams are free, I say.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told. I'd heard tell of a beggar, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear...
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Time to be heading out. Proper nutrition. I find any turn. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost...
We must rest. Though the...
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Nothing's harder than living in honest.
If I could.
Suppose I stand my gates a lot.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find. pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Must be my winter coat growing.
This looks as good a place as any.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master.
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready.
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap we ought to lend him a hand, master.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
'Twould allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
I've not trained for this. If you're in need of a ride, 'tis now or now.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Lots to do, and precious little time. What to make of this?
If I sleep on my woe, mayhap they'll go.
This armor's far from comfortable.
Still too early to set out.
Just yonder looks... Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Sir Cardo is in need of our aid. If you would be so kind as to... Follow me. I shall take you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Wonder if there's any easy work.
My bad. It's this way. Forgive me for last night's scuffle.
Pray, follow me. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Come, I'll lead the way. This way, Master.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Here we are.
Copies, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
The Arisen has been put to sleep! I grant you roaring flame. Arisen! Are you all right?
Is that all of them?
You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let
our report will be our next priority. I say it. We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
My magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
We have arrived.
Hail, friend. Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale.
Can't expect to fare so well every day. The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
Must hold out until someone comes to relieve me.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I grant you fire's blaze! Use it well!
Genius. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Now that is a surprise.
Let me get that.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
I can attack if need be. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. Look there. I espy another statue.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
I will protect you.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
In every age, when the Arisen fells the dragon and saves the land, they ascend to the throne as sovereign. Hence, pawns are treated with respect, as a matter of course here in Vermont, for their peerless loyalty to the Arisen. Not to mention, they are skilled combatants, willing to brave any foe or peril upon command. 'Tis clear their concept of life and death differs crucially from our own. No morsel can match their dedication.
Time to be heading home.
I've a duty to...
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Well met, sir. The answers here.
What am I to do? You really ought to...
I'll go and open the chest.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
We could do with the lantern's light. 'Tis a glad thing I came prepared.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
What am I to do?
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Always another element to see to.
Glad polish up my gear tomorrow.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
No idle chatter during missions.
What did he say his name was again? Ah, Humphrey. The lad's in Vernworth now. He's eager. Expedition, sword drills. Say the word and he'll join in at a moment's... Say, you look experienced.
Do let me know if you're in need of aid. Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be distracted.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Such worn out.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
We have reached our destination.
Mayhap we could employ a cart for our next journey.
Oh, are you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening.
Would that I could spend all day here.
Welcome.
Bigger the crowd, less size of
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure. Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you?
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
This just isn't good enough.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? Very well. I would not think to press you on this matter. Perhaps you would consider taking on a different task then. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? Very well. I would not think to press you on this matter. Perhaps you would consider taking on a different task then. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deeza demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? Very well. I would not think to press you on this matter. Perhaps you would consider taking on the citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
There is surely no challenge to which we cannot rise.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Don't let them get the better of you.
Now there's a hassle I could do without.
Welcome.
This is all wrong. Don't think I'll stand for this.
Fine wares.
You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart, it works.
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. coming back anytime.
Are you... Coming, Master. Our path is here. Tell is, Vermund was once a Beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed, though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Pray, follow me.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Each to their own.
We found a hidden path. This sort of discovery really lifts the spirits. I grant you roaring flame. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. You truly are formidable, Arisen. We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Be sure to avoid the hidden flame.
Your weapons with the fury of the elements!
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
A chance to recover our strength would be most welcome. Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look.
Unless you've any objections, Arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Follow me, if you would.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
How did this happen? We must defend the cargo.
They're a tenacious lot.
Strike me if you can!
I cannot fault your valor.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. Well done. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Pray, follow me. I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decide. It's our path. We have but to follow.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
Seems your luck's run out.
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
You have my support.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
guard even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us.
At last, it all becomes clear.
At once, Master. Follow me, if you would.
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart to save our strength.
Indeed, you are correct.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
The Arisen has been quenched!
Very well. I shall go on ahead. Pray, follow me.
We're still in a fight.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Well fought. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Outstanding.
That was hard won.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
I'll not take that from you.
I shall take this.
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. At once, Master.
We could do with the lantern's light. 'Tis a glad thing I came prepared.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there.
When charged, be sure to avoid open flame.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Follow me, if you would. I grant you fire's blaze! Use it well!
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
You're soft! Try not to catch cold!
Excellent! I could have done no better.
I'll hold you!
Splendid.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.